I don't know why the fuck I just gave him sun sang. Sunny day. What? And easy. Cheers. Can you tell me how to get? Can you tell me how to get?
You done? Cheers. Pissing me off. First of all, let's talk about how high Sesame Place is. First of all, why am I paying $50 for me and $50 for the young boy? Like I don't even want more.
I don't even know how it's like that. But when I went back in the day, it was ass.
Nah, son, the food was mad high.
I feel like they should do like Disney should do like their own special rendition of like Muppets and Sesame Street in them.
Okay.
They should do like a West Wing of Sesame Street in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and turn that up and do that right. Because Sesame Place is ass. I wouldn't waste my coin.
I can't with you.
One, I wouldn't go count with the count over there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm glad I went for free because that shit was expensive.
Working all day. You work with the little kids and shit, go for free.
That one time I went, we did shit.
That one time in Band Camp?
Like a mug. Welcome back for another episode, y'all. It is the first Sunday of April. We have already bypassed April Fool's Day. If you got fooled, you a damn fool. We are now in National Minority Health Month.
Yes, we are.
Take care of yourself, take care of yourself, take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself, take care of your health, take care of your wealth.
Mind, body, and soul. Invest in all that.
Bird.
And it is also, we're smack dab in the middle of, or, about to be into, by the time you're watching this, Black Maternal Health Week. So shout out to all the Black moms once again. We just came out of Women's History Month, and now we're celebrating Black maternal health. I can't stress it enough, find a provider that works for you so that your childbirthing experience is beautiful. Explore all your options. Speak up. Don't let nobody tell you what you feel ain't real, all that. Because we see too often when our Black mothers are giving birth, we have the highest mortality rate. So we want to turn that around. Do a 180.
I know.
Yes.
We did it again.
What?
We introduced ourselves.
Oh. Damn. That's the trend now. I don't know. Dang. Well, do y'all know who I am? Maybe? Is this your first time here? Because if it is, it's me. I'm the authentic one.
Come on, she said, bitch, if you don't know who I am, bitch, you better get to know it.
Okay. Click on something.
Click on something. I'm hollering, that is funny. If y'all don't know who she is, that is Adriana Shay. That is her name on my phone, is Adriana Shay. Okay, all y'all, I know you have my phone is first in my names.
That's rude.
But anyway, that is Anna. I'm Chrissy. And together, what? So what? And together we are
To each his own.
Welcome back for another week. Thank you guys for joining us. As you can see, we just jump right into it. We ain't giving no heads up, let you know how the week was. No done. Hey, how you doing? Hello. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't even jump the gun. Sorry.
Bum. You jumped the gun again.
That's kind of my fault. It's alright.
Alright, go ahead, Bridget. Where you left off?
I don't remember anymore. Oh, we were talking about Black Maternal Health Week and all that.
There we go.
And I didn't really jump into anything else after that though.
Alright, was that it for what's going on?
No, there's two more things. So there's an animated series reboot for The Good Times that's actually coming out in a few days.
Good times.
That should be airing on April 12th.
I just saw Brittany D post something about that. I think she was the voice of one of the characters.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to give it a try. I don't know that we necessarily needed it, but
took the words back on.
that seems to be the trend right now. So, and that's no shade or no hate towards nothing that was remade or rebooted.
No shade or tea.
There were some reboots that I enjoyed, like Bel Air, and I really got sick to my, and a little upset that it didn't come back. But we're here. We're going to watch the animated series of Big Time. I'm gonna say Big Times, Good Times, and see if what is.
Come on, Big Time, Big Time.
Honestly,
Good Time.
I don't know if you saw the pictures of the characters and stuff like that. They kind of like reimagined people, so we'll get to. I want to see how all of this is embodied and what in comparison to the old show. So
I feel exactly how you did. I don't feel like it's necessary to repeat it. Didn't think we needed it, but we'll see. I'm gonna give it a little check it out. Check it out.
Just to see.
Okay, right, just to see. All right, and what do we have up next? Oh, Lord, Anna, you put this one. This was another one that I told y'all last week. It was shit that I wasn't sure that Anna was going to care about and or find appropriate. And here's another one. Come on, you put this one on.
Because I just feel like what's going on should be a mix of everything. Positive, negative, bullshit, you know,
Again,
whatever.
This is not
what's going
something
on.
that I didn't think. This is still not something that I thought that she would feel either be appropriate and or even care enough to bring to converse and or commentate on our platform.
Because I just want more people to live. I really do. I want more people to be better. I think that's why we're here.
The young boy say,
we're talking our way through.
I just wanna leave.
I can't with you.
So
I'm just gonna let this play for itself. Maybe I should introduce it. Basically, this young girl's talking about how she lined somebody up, and you just got to get the details of the story from her. So she's very. I'm gonna preface this with saying she's a young girl. So here we go.
Deep breath, people.
Hopefully.
He died. He's dead. He's dead because of me. So I was talking to this husband. This was like when I was kind of young. Like he was like, "Look, he's our first love or whatever." One day he had gave me his account password and he had logged me out, but I had like my email and number on it, so I logged back in. And I seen all the bitches he was texting. Mind you, he lived down the street from me, so I was like one night with myself, you know, just finding my demon. And I told my brothers, and my brothers they wasn't tripping off that. So I was like, I need to find a better life. After I told my brothers, I had walked to his house and I had cussed out his mama. Mind you, his mama didn't understand nothing because this was my first boyfriend. He was Mexican. His mama spoke Spanish only. So I'm sitting there cussing her out. He has a lot of brothers. And they had kicked me out the house. So I walked back, beat myself up. I had a black eye because of myself and told my brothers he did it. Because why would you do that? And this is a true story too. And his name, Isaac LaRebe. Don't look that boy. What? But nah. Oh, I told my brothers, they had went back over there. His brothers was going at it with my brothers, and boom. But free my brother though. Your brother shot you? Yes, the case is over with.
How many years is your brother killed?
25, but my brother don't know that I'll beat myself up.
To this day?
No, the only person that knows is he died.
Yeah. So basically, she just explained how she pretty much whooped her
She
own
deserved to
ass.
die.
Oh wow, that was a very strong statement.
I mean, we all gonna die one day. She just deserved to die a little bit sooner.
An eye for an eye.
A tooth for a tooth.
Girl, honestly, I just want y'all children to live longer. If you are a parent of a teenager, or if you are a teenager yourself and you just so happen to stumble upon this, please know that in no way, shape, or form was that okay. It wasn't okay. It just wasn't. Granted, he may have been doing you wrong. That just improves that you don't have the emotional intelligence to know how to move forward from that situation. Because in no way, shape, or form should you end someone's life. Now, should someone end your life because you ended his life because you felt like it was necessary just because he was talking and texting with other bitches? You should be talking to other niggas, honestly, at this point. Like, but let's be real. Why couldn't you get back be something regular? Why I had to go to the next level and just end somebody's whole life? Like, do you think you're worth that? No shade to you.
That's what I'm saying. No shade or tea.
No shade to you.
He deserved to die because of that. She deserved to die.
Because people change their minds. They just do. So if I wake up the day tomorrow and choose and decide to change my mind, I deserve to die? No. Because other people change their minds every single day too. So if that's what it's going to be, it comes with repercussions.
And she knew she was on big bullshit when you had to beat yourself up. Because you knew it was no other way for you to be able to convince somebody of a reason to go after him in such a strong detriment and
Then you got your brother sitting in jail for 25 years. He's sitting away for his whole life. And he don't even know.
He's ruined 2 lives. Multiple lives, actually. Your family's lives and the boyfriend's family's.
One choice that you made fucked up a whole lineage.
It was funny enough to fucking record. I hope that bitch is locked up, but I'm telling you, if that bitch is like them bitches, they need to get her ass.
And she keep laughing sometimes. The case is over with. I had the case, not no more. What are you going to learn from people like King Von and Dirk and all them in this era with telling, and then Young Thug and all of them, and all these cake courses and these open, court cases. you know, with situations where
Case
they're
not
talking
only,
about
bitch,
things that
you were
happened.
never charged. They can totally open up their case again and charge your stupid ass based on this fucking video that you posted. You dumbass bitch.
Because before
That's how
you wasn't a
dumb
suspect.
and you fucking young, you stupid ass bitch. And again, you deserve to die a lot more sooner than you were intended to or expected to, whatever God has on your roster, because you fucking play too much. And I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. Because if that young man was related to me,
all I can say is, yeah, I think that you don't realize that the war that you just incited, like real rape, like, so yeah, let's put an end to all this shit like this, because like everybody does, we all know, coming from growing up different kinds of ways in the era that we're in, because females talk so much and have the habit of running their mouth and saying this and that, and knowing that men are low-key emotional creatures as well, this ain't the move. And let this not be something that you into this summer. Let's leave this kind of behavior in the pits of hell where it belongs. Because it's corny. Like, it's super corny.
That's just where she going, to the pits of hell.
I can't with you. I don't got a heaven and hell to put nobody in, but what I will say, it's not okay.
I said what I said. I'm close enough to God to know.
Break out the Gabe cloak. I guess you just sitting on top of the world. I can't with you.
I don't give a fuck. I said what I said.
I just thought that was pretty scary. It reminded me of, I don't know if you remember a while back on an episode where this girl was saying, it was during the pandemic, and she was at a house party with this guy that she was dating like briefly, and they grew up around the same neighborhood together. Long story short, he had put some work in and he had wound up being the person that murdered her brother. Yeah, and he was talking about it loud as shit in the next room while they were at this kickback. Yeah. And she overheard him telling the details about how he put somebody down, and it matched, you know, with the situation with her brother. Yeah.
Yep, I remember that.
It's like people just don't know when to shut the fuck up. Like,
you just think, oh, the case is closed, bitch. If you were, if you were never a suspect in a case, and you think, you
going to jail today.
Again, the only thing that they can't, double jeopardy, is if they can't charge the same person with the same thing, the same crime twice. Mm-hmm. Once a case is already made a determination. That is it. Anybody else can be charged for the same exact charge for the same crime. Mm-hmm. That's it. So I want you to learn the laws, people. But for her sake, I hope they put you in jail.
Do something with yourself. But anyway, let's jump into more important things, like the boss of the week.
Who is right this week? You better on this. Him, her, so I don't know who this is. Them.
Sweet Treatz Boutique. So Sweet Treatz Boutique is a place that is located, it's a dessert place, located on 69th Street in Upper Darby. So they're open Monday through Saturdays from 2 to 8 p.m. They serve all kinds of things. I see a lot of stuff. First of all, I even see some savory things on their menu. They got crabby cheese fries. They got shrimp and broccoli egg rolls. I see some banana.
That's becoming a trend. I'm noticing that.
Yeah, a lot of different egg rolls are becoming a trend.
Yeah, like finger foods with dessert treats. I'm noticing that's becoming a trend.
Quick things to
those
get.
Sweet, again, those sweet and savory
stuff.
Together. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute.
Yeah. Sweet Treatz Boutique. So Sweet Treatz Boutique is Sweet Treats spelled with a Z, that's plural, Treats Boutique, BOUTIQUE _. They also have their own website. It's also at www.sweettreatsboutique.com. So give them a play. Try out some of their sweet treats. Like I said, I see a lot of different things on here. So yeah, give them a play if you're in the area and you want to try something new. Shout out to y'all. See y'all on the timeline. So let's just jump into the first topic too. While we're here, we might as well. So keeping it sweet. You know, mama's always sweet, like a glass of sweet tea. So this is a situation.
Oh girl, this would dry them up.
Yeah.
I put this on the list. So I'm just gonna read this real quick so we can give you all the details and we're gonna get into it. So I entitled this topic The Mother's Day Affair. A woman said she wanted to give her mom an affair as a Mother's Day gift due to her being miserable in her marriage. A caring daughter is thinking of an unconventional Mother's Day gift which some consider controversial. Wonder why I picked the topic, right? Instead of traditional presents, she's contemplating helping her mom find happiness by suggesting an affair due to her dad's role in her unhappiness. The daughter wrote the suggestion in the subreddit group Marriage Advice, noting that her mother is, quote, miserable in her marriage. The unnamed daughter said, quote, they rarely speak to each other. He always sits in front of the TV and never lets her watch what she wants to. She goes to the effort of cooking him dinner and he barely even wants to eat it. Doesn't even thank her, unquote. Another quote, excuse me. They've lost all affection. She told me he doesn't even kiss her before bed. I can't even remember the last time they went out for dinner or on a date or something. I think they've got all hung up on other small little annoyances and don't appreciate each other anymore. But they used to be so good together. She continued. The daughter further explained that her mom is outgoing and enjoys socializing, and her dad, and the marriage itself are emotionally exhausting for her. Although her mom has considered finding someone new, she remains committed to her husband. She penned, and I quote, with Mother's Day coming up, I wanted to treat my mom to something unusual that could also get her marriage back on track. So I was thinking about getting her a membership to one of those dating websites you go to for an affair.
Ooh.
I read that it can actually help a marriage, unquote. The post gained a mix of reviews from Reddit users. One user commented, and I quote, are you out of your mind? I mean, you really need help if you are seriously asking this question. Help your mom and dad by doing something nice for their marriage and quit being evil and trying to destroy it, unquote. Another quote says, well, if it could help in the marriage, it could help in the marriage, if that's the plan, unquote.
Wow. Oh, wow.
All right.
That's a lot to take in, because honestly, I mean, if she ain't thought about doing it herself, maybe she just ain't never thought about doing it. Maybe she just content with where she's at.
And I hear you, but I see where daughter was coming from, because that's some shit I would probably do.
I'm not 100% mad at it, but I just feel like before I even set up for her to have an affair, I feel like I would present her with the idea of divorce, just point blank period, like kind of like,
or an open marriage, or other options outside of just blatant cheating.
Yeah, alternatives, like bossing yourself the fuck up. Because tonight, no, I'm watching Bad Girls Reunion and bitch move, like, because you're not about
no. You have other accounts that his name is not on.
Right.
Okay, make sure you don't keep all your eggs in one basket.
She got to get some spine, some backbone.
She does. But you are the backbone of the marriage. You better have more than one account that don't got his name on it. I know you lied.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Huh?
I agree with that.
Because I can tell you one thing. I bet you he got it.
Yeah. Yeah, you never let your left hand know what your right hand doing.
And there it is, unless you're clapping. Anyway, I don't think that, homegirl was necessarily wrong. I think she was just maybe depending on what her mom was telling her, and maybe, or what she knew about the marriage, she was just trying to think of something, like you said, unconventional. It does sound like she possibly had that conversation with her mom about, like, or are you going to leave him? And mom probably said, no, I'm not going to divorce him. So she probably like, all right, well, let me find another way. If you're not going to divorce him, let me at least try to make sure you get some satisfaction or get your shit or whatever. And I think that's probably where this idea came from, honestly.
Yeah. I can see that.
I'm a very unorthodox, unconventional person. I can see me doing some shit like this with my mom.
I could see that too. I definitely could. I could see you doing that too. Yeah, especially if you already had.
Do you think I'm your worst friend ever? I mean, damn.
No, I don't. But I could see you definitely doing that. Like, I'm not saying, but you heard me say I'm not 100% against it. And
you could rate me from 1 to 10 from your worst friends.
Shut the hell up. No, we not. This is not the question that I'm answering.
I just want to know.
I don't care what you want to know.
I'll let you finish.
Back to my statement. No, I'm not answering. Back to my statement I was saying. My statement was because I feel like you probably would have asked her firsthand, would you do? All right, well, I know you don't, like, I noticed that this is going on. Like, I'm going to only say something because you might would have gave her 22 chances. Like, all right, I noticed she's not really happy. So let me see. Let me just, test the water. Let me ask her again in a couple more months. You all right? You need something? You want to leave or you want to stay? Okay, well, this is what we going to do here. I'm going to sign you up for this, and this, and this, and that. Like, I could see that process, like, meaning that you're going to say, let me just see if she ever even gave it thought, like, is this a situation I want to be in? Well, if you want to continue to be here, you got to get you some happiness because, bitch, I care about you. That's the angle that I'm coming from. It wasn't nothing bad.
Okay, now back to my question. So on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the worst, where do you put ranking it as far as your friends?
I don't think that you're a bad friend. Why do you think that?
No, not a not bad friends. I'm like the worst friend, like the friends that call to do the worst shit. That type of shit. Like not the worst. But y'all know I'm not a bad friend.
You know you was at the top of the list for the bad shit.
I'm gonna tell you.
Not you acting fake shocked. Girl, you should be EGOT. You should. The way you just open your eyes and surprise. I know you's a surprise ass lie.
No, I'm thinking about all people that you know. I ain't nowhere in the world I'm worse than some of them.
Y'all on the same level.
No. Because I know some of the shit that they done did. And no.
Just because you ain't do it don't mean that you wouldn't do something that's on that level. You might not go about it that same way. Is she having a really good moment in front of us on camera, y'all? I don't want this to be that. Can you hear yourself?
You have to give me an example. Well, Cameron, we can't put nobody business out here. But give me an example.
Absolutely
Cameron, so I can see if I could put something on that level that I would potentially do.
But that's why it's subjective, and that's why you're asking me my thoughts, not your thoughts.
That's why I said, it's based on your friends, not everybody else's. I mean, while you're listening, rank your friends from 1 to 10. And see
Who you calling?
Who you calling to do the worst shit ever? Okay? Anyway, let's go on to the next topic because I don't like this. Hotels. Oh, bitch. This is another one. See? I keep saying this. This is another example of topics that I didn't think Anna felt would be appropriate and or give a fuck about enough to pick on the list. Bitch, this is the hotels. So let me just introduce this. This is the thread of tweets that the woman asks, you knew you were a hoe when? So someone tweeted and asked this question, and there were multiple women, of course, who responded or replied with their nasty, with their examples and their situations, and those were the situations where the light bulb came on for them, and they said, "Damn, I know I'm a hoe because I done did this shit." So we just going. I'm gonna read to y'all. It's a lot.
Wait, can I just before she begins? Let me just say I don't know why she's surprised because I more so put it on there because I had the same reaction that you're having now. Like, bro, like they're really confessing. This is some shit I would have took to the. Do you hear some shit? My grandmother says some shit you just got to take to the grave.
To the grave.
And honestly, like for real, some of y'all should have took some of this shit. When I die, put my money to the grave. Like y'all should have. But go ahead. Because I can't see it. Y'all lucky I can't see it. For some reason, my iPhone is acting crazy today.
So I'm going to just give you a couple of these. So, one example. I feel like this one is something that we've all heard before. When I dated my male bestie and pretended to just be friends around his girlfriend. I think that's a classic one-on-one example of why, most women don't want their men having female friends and vice versa. So I feel like that's very regular. Another one says, I slept with a father and a son. I think these days and age, that's not abnormal, especially if you a bitch like me who date older niggas.
I get what you mean.
I don't think that's, even if it's unintentional, I think that's possible to still happen.
Yeah. Especially if they not hanging in the same circle. Yeah,
right.
I get it. I get what you're saying by that.
So, another one. I made a married man cry after he planned a surprise champagne party for me, only to find out I'm dating his friend too. He cried literally the whole night and kept on asking me how many times his friend fucked me because he hadn't even hit it. Terrible. Another one says, my boyfriend drove me to my other boyfriend's place, who he believed that I was visiting my best friend. Fast forward, he came back to pick me up later that day. When we got home, he actually sucked my other boyfriend's cum and said to me, "You're really wet today, baby." That was fucking disgusting.
That was life altering for me. That changed my whole life. You should have took it, sis.
She should have took to the grave. She should have took that one to the grave.
Cause I'm telling you right now,
she should have took that one.
As a woman, you would be highly upset if a nigga had his beer all in another girl's vagina and came and tried with that same dirty ass beer and slobbed you down with her juices all in it first.
Exactly.
No, thank you.
That's
like a leave-in conditioner, bitch. No. Nope, not doing it.
Fucking disgusting.
That's disgusting. Next level hotel.
Hold on,
I mean, I can't see you.
Second to last, hold on, we'll give y'all one more. She said, my man came over for the night and had sex. Then a few minutes, I'm sorry, I can't read this one because this one fucked my brain up. I'm going to try to see if we can understand this together though. Man came over for the night, had sex, then a few minutes in damsel, it looked like in damsel. A few minutes while my side nigga texted me and said he was outside. Long story short, her main guy came over. She had sex with him. Her side nigga texted her and told him that she was outside. She told her main guy that she was going to get in the shower after they had sex. She went and turned on the water but went outside and fucked her side nigga and gave him a quickie. And then came back in and acted like she was done taking the shower. She said the main man never noticed.
Y'all, it's a dangerous world.
That shit is wild. Now the typos in
did you at least make a pit stop at the shower after you actually got done fucking him? Like, did you at least take a shower after all of that? Because if not in between, when? If not in between, when? Like, did you just waste water just to waste water? But anyway,
like, I hope when you turned that shower on to 52 fake him out that you at least let that shower hit that cooch.
Please.
Air it out. I hope you let that shower hit that pussy. In my fly foods. Shake okay.
I can't.
Shake that ass in the soap.
Okay.
Yeah, all the bitches just took that shit to the grave.
No, honestly, who's worse out of all 6 of those? Who's the worst one?
The shower bitch, the last one.
No, the other bitch. Cream pie.
Yeah, the cream pie.
Yeah, cream pie Cindy is the worst one.
I was gonna call it cream pie Kathy. Cream pie Kathy is the fucking one. Okay?
Yeah, and then and then fuck 'em both Felicia is second.
Fuck 'em both Felicia.
she got to go. And then the girl who fucked the dad and the son, you after them, and then the other 2 was just real regular.
I feel like the one who fucked the dad and the son is real regular. I mean, I've never done it, but
we don't know her intentions.
Oh, okay. Well, you can put her in it too.
Yeah, we don't know her intentions, so that's why I'm saying.
Right, I get that.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Well, those were some hotels that we came across in that thread. Nah. Oof, I wish I knew one of the rules so I could add it to my book. I need the full story.
So you get the full scoop on it.
I need the full scoop. All right, let's dip into last but not least. Did we flip this?
Yeah, I think
we both added one.
Yes.
By accident, yeah.
So which one do you want to do?
I don't know. When the hell did you add this one?
By accident, because when I clicked on the other one, I thought it was coming up as the same link, but it was coming up as the same link. And this is none of these links are loading for me at the present moment. I don't know what's happening. None of my links are loading. It's all black. I don't know why. I turn my Wi-Fi on, turn it off. You know, sometimes technology just does that. So do we want to do? It doesn't matter. Either or. It doesn't matter. I feel like we did a remnant. Somewhat we did the aesthetic one we've done before. So what do you want to do?
Should do the other one.
Oh, okay. Well, just to wrap things up, so as we know, so we talked about hotels. So hot girl summers and hotels definitely do go together. So as we know, and Megan is back on the scene. She's back on social media. She's very much active in music again. So she's going on tour this summer. The hot girl summer tour is coming to all the cities.
Active, but I guess she popped her head in a little bit.
No, she did. She's doing her Nike endorsements and stuff like that. She's just not as active as she was before.
Yeah, because
she's toned it down. Okay. So yeah. So somebody posted something about I guess this is a tweet. Mm-hmm. So I guess she's a mom of a teenager. So she puts, my teenager is disappointed with me because I won't let her go to Megan Thee Stallion's concert when they come here. But I don't think it'll be a place for kids, which brings me to the point. We had Bow Wow, B2K, and more. Who do teens have today for entertainment? And the reason honestly, I really was racking my brain and I can't think of one person. Because even saying, like, I noticed that a lot of...
Not nobody in hip-hop, at least. It may be in other genres of music, but not hip-hop.
Everybody likes Rod Wave. I noticed a lot of the kids gravitate towards his music.
Ain't that Suicide Boy?
Don't say Suicide Boy, but his music is very... It has a very dark cloud over it.
Didn't they say he talk about suicide or something like that? Or
no, I thought that was XXXTentacion. I thought that was him.
No, it was Rod. They said something about Rod Wave with depression or something. Did he jump off a cliff or something?
On his concert, he did do a stunt. He did jump off or something into the crowd. He did.
The suicide. Yeah.
That's not. No, it wasn't suicide though. It was just a stunt that he was supposed to be doing.
That was.
I don't know if he was necessarily reenacting that.
That's what they were trying to say. I didn't go to the concert. It was people that was there.
Oh yeah, you know we wasn't there. You know we wasn't there. Not our own.
It was the people that was there and with their process.
Yeah. I really thought, I'm like, okay, the kids, but I did come up with a somewhat of a list. I noticed that they do take towards Rod Wave a lot. They do like Lil Baby. They love Lil Baby. They love Gunna. They love NBA Youngboy. Like all the people that they're not supposed to be listening to whatsoever. Now you do have those, and I did have to take it a step back and think even harder and say, okay, you know what? They do have Lele, the little girl that rap, but she's older now. She's not even as young as she used to be. When she first came out years ago, I think she's even older than I think she's like 13 or 14 now, or something like that.
Young.
She's still young, pretty young, but she's grown up considerably a lot. And then you got little Van, people like her, but she's even littler. She's even younger than Lele is. But I don't necessarily think that I can't say that she's an artist, so to speak, but she probably
does.
And
for like older teens, that's why they like adults, because there's nobody, like she said, we had Bow Wow, B2K. They were our age.
Little Romeo. Like we had B5. We had a whole bunch of
for, I think, older teens. And when I say older teens, I'm talking about like 15, 16, 17. It's nobody for them. They're listening to adults. That's why they are things of, Rod Wave, Lil Baby, and all of that, because there's nobody in their age bracket that can appeal to them. That is appealing to them. Everybody is either younger than them and or older than them. I think we were the last generation to have like that teen
boy band type era,
right? Yeah, because Justin Bieber might have been like the end of that era.
Him, Selena Gomez, and all that. That was the last. I feel like
it was like the last of the Mohicans.
Yeah,
and I didn't even listen to them. I just know who they was. I mean, I listened to a couple Justin Bieber songs. It's never not live. Selena Gomez, I didn't even know she was a singer. I thought she was an actor on like Nickelodeon or something.
Yeah, but that's how she started. Yeah, yeah. Then
I heard she was a singer.
Yep.
Don't know none of that girl songs.
Yep. I can't think of anyone. But that just goes to show you, it's just like, honestly, if I was a parent, I wouldn't allow my child to go to a Megan Thee Stallion concert either. It's not for kids.
Too risque. It's not.
Absolutely not. You might as well let her go to I don't think little girls belong at city girls concert.
Driving the boat. They not about to drive no boat with no deuce.
Yeah, I don't think kids should be at Cardi B concert. None of them. I honestly, nobody with that kind of rap. A kid should not be. They just don't belong.
Now, if
if what?
Come because she doesn't really rap anything about, for the most part. Most of her raps aren't like sexual. Somebody may be like Remy Ma. My daughter wanted to go to.
Oh Lord.
I probably would let little Cash Doll.
No.
Some Cash Doll, not all. That's why it's a little difficult.
I'm just gonna
Cash Doll was just at a 16-year-old birthday fucking party.
I understand that.
And I'm just like, and when I saw it, I was like, damn, I'm like at 16. I'm like, yeah.
You're into that music.
Yeah, because we was listening to Lil Kim Wade.
We was, and I'm not saying that we weren't into music that we weren't supposed to, but at the same time, there isn't anything appropriate for anything remotely appropriate. It's nothing out there for them. Anything should if it ain't Coco Melon, if it ain't Baby Shark Baby, I don't know.
At 16, you're not gonna let your daughter go to a Remy Ma concert.
She better ask for some Grapefruit's Corner. I'm just kidding. No.
At 16, she can go to I'm gonna see it.
No, I'm gonna say but it's gonna be certain artists that we not like. We might be able to go see like a certain R&B artist and stuff like that with music. I mean, because I know at the end of the day, it's gonna be. No, I'm not.
At 16, you not.
I don't know. I'm gonna think a little hard about it.
For this necklace.
It depends. I I would have to be there too, but it depends. I think
Of course, I would be there.
There's no, because you remember back in that we had Scream Tour, we had Holiday Jingle Jam.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing like that. I mean, I guess the kids do got Powerhouse, but at the same time, the audience is young, but the music that they're going there to listen to is not it's realistically not music that they should be listening to.
I mean,
we don't go to Powerhouse, but some artists that show up
like
there, we do like
for
them.
every generation is going to constantly be there. There's going to be
Because drill music
that outnumber
No.
the audience that should be listening to it. So it's just like at the end of the day, this is what to
This
each
is
his
what we
own.
got. Yep.
Like this is why parents going to do what they want because it's not the kids that's buying. They don't got the fucking job and working paying money to buy this shit. The parents is buying the tickets.
I hear it. I agree.
All right, so that moves us right into the reality check portion of today's episode, which is this was interesting. So we get a tweet that says a dark side of pretty privilege is being lusted over, not actually loved. That is a dark side of pretty privilege. You know what another dark side is? The fact that we are in this culture of, you know, a lot of women are getting enhancements just for the figurative look of looking good, just to be kept. Like you think, when guys or when men ask you, well, what do you bring to the table? Your response is how you look, and that's what that's all you think that is
that measures up.
Yeah, to being taken care of, to being kept. Like, girl, that's.
And while I'm not gonna say it does meet some guys' expectations and needs and their standards,
but only one expectation, only one part of an expectation. Like them looks don't last forever.
They don't. I agree.
Looks don't last. Like yes, we like to look good and all of that, but it's just like first of all, a lot of you motherfuckers don't look as good as you think you do. Let me just start that. Let's just go with there. On top of, again, when that was back to the tweet that we just mentioned, just being lusted over. Do you just want to be lusted over all the time? Like eventually, like they like to say, everybody wants to be loved. So eventually, when you get to a point where you want to be more mature in life, and you would rather, you know, go about things a certain way or in a more mature way, and there's people out here just playing with you just because they're just in love with the way you look. They really don't want to deal with you and get to know you as a human being. They just enjoy being around you and taking pictures with you. And enjoy hearing how much people say the aesthetic of you. That's it.
Corny. Because there's females and guys out here I ain't gonna lie. Don't get me wrong. You do notice there's a certain aesthetic when you go out, especially in social aspects. There's a certain aesthetic that guys go for. You can look at people's. You can even sit in the club and look at sections and see what's going
kind
on.
Of woman that they're talking to.
Exactly, and how they want everything to look in a certain feel of their situation. Like, and we've all been subject to that.
Look at the VIP section.
Even just being in line, going to a club, who they picking out the line first? Who's getting skipped to the front? Who's getting told they can't come in at all? Who got to pay extra? Like, it's really like, it's levels to this shit. And not to say that it's right or it's fair or it's correct, but, you know, it's just a thing. It's part of society. And unfortunately, you know, people, there are some dark sides of being pretty. So, not to say that it makes you want to be ugly, but, you know, you got to really think about, you know, all right, sometimes you do have to double back and say, okay, is this really this because of this, or is this because of this? And some shit you got to take at face value, and some shit you just got to roll with the punches.
Yeah. Like that's what it is. Some people only fuck with you because of the way you look.
Absolutely. Know the difference.
They know
Men
what kind of
alike.
attention that you are going to get. And again, this tweet specifically comes from a male angle saying like, oh, being lusted over, or it doesn't necessarily have to come from a male angle.
Absolutely.
But being lusted over in that sense. But from a platonic angle, again, as I just mentioned, some people will only want to be around you because they know what kind of attention you're going to
bring. Yeah.
And they want that kind of attention, so they attach themselves to you so that they can network in a certain crowd and network a certain type of attention that they want.
They want to be in their certain rooms.
Let's be real. This goes a little bit outside of the box, but it happens with men all the time.
Even
That
men
is-
too, yeah, they
that's the
attach
main
themselves to
way,
other men.
Whether a man looks good or not, a
Mhm.
man's status and how he moves in certain crowds.
The
That's
women
the-
he's
the
around,
women
they want
exactly.
access to
The
them.
type of woman that he gets attention from.
Mhm.
That is the easiest and the number one way that men link
Mixed up in the
themselves
wrong,
in.
in the
Girl.
wrong crowd.
And bottom line in Philly, we just call them dick eaters.
Yeah, that part. That part.
We just call them dick eaters. So
But yeah, that pretty much sums that up.
that sums it up.
Mhm.
So you guys, that is the episode for this week. That's what we have
Yes.
for you guys. We thank you guys for joining us and bear with me this week. Okay? Thank you so much. I you got anything you want to say to people before next week?
No, not really.
Okay.
We out here, y'all.
We out here. Thank you guys. Listen to us wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Rate us, like us, share, subscribe. Anywhere you listen in or watch on the YouTubes. And we'll see you guys next week.
Next week we will see y'all. Holla
See you. Peace.